Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. My name is Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm an intuitive reader with a message for the air signs. This is for Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. A quick personal thought, personal message. There is a lot of advice out there on the internet in the form of self-help articles, free YouTube videos, and yeah, just a lot of free stuff on there. And a lot of these principles that they talk about, a lot of the advice in the material may be very sound. It may be spiritually sound. But because it's applied with such a general statement, a broad brushstroke, it may not specifically apply to you. And I'm sure you have this in mind as you're searching for things on the internet or searching for different perspectives. But I want to really underscore the importance of personal one-on-one guidance and advice. And I'm not just, trying to sell what I do, because different people resonate with different people. I may not be the resonant reader for you, but you really need to find one-on-one advice that sees exactly where you are in your path and exactly where you need to go, because paths are not, they're not hard and fast. There are no rules when it comes to paths, really, and timing is a big issue. So you might be reading something and you might be like, yeah, that makes sense to me, I'm going to do it, but it may not be the right time. So just some thoughts for you, and let's get straight to your reading. So, all about boundaries this week. We have the energy around you being the Page of Cups. The way you interact with that energy, you've got the Six of Pentacles. So a guy sitting up here with some pentacles down there. And then the story or the advice, we have the Seven of Wands going into the King of Swords and then going into the Chariot. So let's start. Now, what we have is your intuition is talking to you. You've got a tiny little hunch that it's the time to do something, the time to try something, or it's the time to move forward with something. Okay, but because of dependent relationships with your loved ones, with someone close to you, and I am getting the feeling that this is with more than one person or more than one being. So we're not just talking about that one significant relationship. This is a few. You're kind of worried what they'll think or if they'll be able to function without you, because this thing that you're being called to do from your own intuition maybe takes away some of your energy or your attention from them. And you're kind of like, I don't know how they're going to feel about that. I don't know what's going to happen to them. I don't know. And your advice is so straightforward. I wish all the readings were like this. Let's see if we can get this correct. So we've got the Seven of Wands over here. And the Seven of Wands is all about standing up for yourself and putting down appropriate boundaries. Not being inflexible with the boundaries, because sometimes there has to be a little give and take. But it's coming up against this card, the Six of Pentacles, which is about dependence, about people relying on you, and you to some extent relying on people relying on you, because it gives you a place to be, something to do, a place to belong. And your higher self, your intuition is saying, let's put up some boundaries with that, because if I am to respect myself and have them respect me, I've got to do it first. Because you've got a big plan. This little intuition that came up here, the Page of Cups, you have a big plan. Remember, your swords are air. So you are in your element here. We've got the King of Swords. You know what the right direction is. You have the plan to get there. You have this long-reaching vision that sees the truth of where you want to go. And once you set up that boundary, this king has his strength. Without this boundary, the king is battling the dependence. But when you put that boundary up with the people that rely on you, depend on you, your own capacity, your own potential for success really flourishes, because that's really where you shine as an air sign, is in those plans, in those thoughts, getting everything aligned in your mind, the vision of where you want to go. And lo and behold, once you get that in, we've got the Chariot. You can't help but move forward, and you can't help but move forward very quickly. So not only do you have the chance to form that plan, you're going to find the energy and the drive and the willpower to bring that plan into action, to make that plan happen. So this is not just a fantasy that sits in your head where you're like, yeah, that'd be nice, but but they need me, but this needs me, but this needs me. This is you actually putting that plan into action. And that is so exciting because I can tell, I know it's a good plan. It's something that you've been thinking about for a long time and you finally are feeling, yep, it's time to do this. So please like, comment, subscribe. Always love to hear from you. If you are interested in a one-on-one reading, I do offer them over Skype and Zoom. You can check out more at my website, trueguidancetarot.com. And I hope you have a really awesome week, and I'll see you next time.